Welcome, welcome everybody. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see what everybody's saying. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode, finally, of Nakari's campaign in Total War Warhammer through Warhammer, through the Warhammer. Welcome, welcome everyone. I'm a little tired today. I had to go. I know it's gonna sound crazy, especially if y'all know that I'm in a wheelchair. But believe it or not, we exercise as well. But I actually went to a gym recently and been going to the gym. And I went to the gym today, so I'm a little tired because today was a little bit of a heavier regimen, trying to start pushing myself. So I'm a little bit out of it. So if I seem a little slow when it comes to certain things, it might be because of that. Now, reaction time, which as you can see, there's been another update. We're not starting over. We're gonna take the chance and just hope it don't crash. Because I have now realized they do an update every week, it seems like, so far. And I've been keeping track of it, so our only bet is to just continue it and hope it don't break. But welcome, welcome, Farseer. Hello, hello, and welcome, everyone. So let's load this back up. All we can do is just hope it don't break. But yeah, but since I went to the gym today, I'm a little bit tired more than normal. But I'm also got energy, so I'm ready to go in this battle that we're going to be doing. If I remember correctly, we're going to be having to retake the monolith, the little fortress to the south of our location that borders us between Scarbrand and the friendly Zeech demon that we've made peace with. So what's what we're gonna try that. It's better on PC plus mods. Wait. Word of advice, buy Bannerlord on PC. It's better on PC plus mods. I'm gonna buy Bannerlord on PC after I get it on PlayStation. I'm getting it only on PlayStation at first. Just so I can, cause James and Tam King can't play with us on that one as easily on PC at the moment. But why is Nakari's life bar gold? That's a little strange. Already kind of a weird sign that hopefully nothing is broken. But yeah, I am. That being said, though, I am much like MechWarrior 5, how I did it. I am gonna be doing it, getting it on multiple platforms, so it won't be just on PlayStation. I will also be getting it on PC as well. It's just that might be a month or two later, just because of funds right now. So the shifting monolith, that is our target. Do you need to heal? You do. You're healing up your army right now. Alright.
Beings of great power like us can only...
Yeah, I accept that. Yeah, it's about the same speed as what I'm seeing. Okay. Which I forgot to... Oh, that's not good. Okay, we need to get down there now then. No more waiting. Because apparently that building just got blown all to smithereens. Oh, it's been taken. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Because it's the Zeech demon that took it, we're actually okay with that. Mostly because that means I don't have to worry about defending myself there. So the fetid catacombs, that needs our... This is the safest place. Oops. So that needs this. So we always have it. Then we can start deconstructing the stuff over here. Since we're doing it for income right now, let's go ahead and do that. You can't heal, so we'll just let you sit here. And intern. The Warhammer mod for Bannerlord will kill my free time once they fully release that. Yeah, see, that's, like I said, that's a reason why I would get it on PC, so we could do the mod show-offs. And, like, kind of do, like, showcases of different mods available and stuff like that. But as far as just, like, standard vanilla Bannerlord, I am going to do that on PlayStation first, because I know James wants to get it, and I know Tam King's going to get it. So, and they wanted to... We were planning on doing this, like, basically 3 people who are not professionals at all at Mountain Blade are going to try to do a full campaign. It's going to be kind of like harkening back to when we were all doing Civilization for the first time again after so long. Once that's done building, I'll tear down the other one.
One man's pain is another's pleasure.
Apparently my Aluris has leveled up. On that deadly blade, trying to make her strong enough to rip and tear.
My desires are bound.
The only problem with us not being able to fight this down here is I don't get the XP for that, and we didn't level up Nakari quite as high as he usually is. He's usually 12 to 13 before we go into the portal. Now he's not going to get that chance. So that's a bit of a bummer. But at least we can kind of just harken back here and just upgrade our faction and try to get some elite units before the portals show up. Ooh, Exquisite Pain has died. So there goes my treaty with them. Blood Axes are dead. Growth just got increased, which is what we needed. Can't do that anymore. There's a big battle over there. So what happened? I assumed they got destroyed by Scarbrand. Yep. So Scarbrand controls all of this now. I think he only raised this, but he took this one. And these. So he controls all up here now, and I control all of up here. But as long as this Zeech demon doesn't start losing castles, we won't have to pay attention to this. Okay, Blood Mountain is at the most danger right now. We need to upgrade it. Because I am intending on making a secondary army that's a reserve defending army. Palace of Princes needs its walls. Or, I say walls, it's extra platoon. Oh. We'll go ahead and do that. It makes the income better at the other buildings. Here's what I think I'm going to do. Although that's probably what's giving me more money. We'll just keep it at this for now and convert it later. We've got the money to spend. And now we can demolish this. Okay. Let's do that. Try to get our upkeep down so we can make another army. I'm gonna have you hold at the fetid catacombs. You're heading back to the center. You're just gonna stay right there.
I need the souls.
Plus tail, let's see. Plus tail worlds made it easier to add custom races and creatures so you can see an up close and personal Demi-Griff Knight. Murder your face if you play Chaos. That's kind of awesome. I like that. See that, like I said, that's the kind of stuff we'll do once I get it on PC because that sounds awesome. I do miss playing mods. Ooh, Slanesh has ascended in the great game, so we're gonna get a huge bonus if something fights us right now. We're fully healed at the moment. I don't think there's anything to recruit. There's not. He'll hold there for now. She'll hold right there. Ooh, buildings are available. Okay, so now I need to look to see. Secret chariots. Chaos war shrines. Hellflares. Exalted seekers. This is what I want, right? Okay, but that's gonna be a while, so. Ooh, this. How much surplus do I need to upgrade you? 2. So 4 turns. We're gonna wait. I want to try to get Chaos Warriors before the gates open. Let's see, the mod already has Demi-Griffs, just need murder. It just needs the murder. That is awesome. Yeah, we're definitely, like I said, we're definitely gonna be playing that on PC as well. And since I have my OBS kind of straightened out now, where y'all kind of see what I see now, speed wise, it might be a slight bit tad slower, but nowhere near as bad as it was. So now we don't need the favor. Ow. Shared among your concubines, which gets. That's fine. We actually might need that if that stays around long enough. Ooh, Blood Mountain has been besieged by a plague. Freaking Nurgle. Two turns remaining of this rot. Two more turns. This will also give us an ability to replace our hero if for some reason like catastrophe strikes and we lose our entire army inside the Chaos Rift. We can replace it. Because this time we're going no matter what. We're going to complete this campaign, win or lose. So we're not going to be reloading anymore. We're not going to be doing any more, damn. Look how many there are. We're not going to be doing any more, like, starting over. No, at this point, we go until we're either dead or we win. So, prepare for that. That's why I'm kind of rushing this right now, is I want to upgrade the Chaos Rift so we can get these Chaos Warriors. I think that's the final piece of me being able to have a decent army for the first Rift. Because we don't need anything super super over the top. Here we go. That's gonna take 5 turns, which is the issue. Will it let me build it now? No. It's definitely gonna take some time. If they add orcs, well, praise Sigmar because a new Gabo / orc war boss is coming. Yeah, see that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So the rifts aren't open, but they're gonna be soon. They're gonna be soon. That's not good. That's not good. Let's get our upkeep reduced some more. I will say with our money for now, it's time to build another army. Blood Mountain needs its wall. What is that? Oh, my brain's not working today. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Okay, so now let's get a Chaos Lord. Ooh, enables fire attacks. We're gonna go with this guy. And we're gonna give him 2 of these for now. And we're gonna start working on getting another army ready to go. Since the rifts are gonna be opening soon. Well, now it's inconvenient. Now Corn has ascended the great game. But you know what? It's fine. 'Tis a fine thing. I'll give you 2 spearmen. Try to get this army up and running as fast as I can. How we doing over here? 3 turns. And then we gotta wait for that, what's it called, to be built. So we're gonna have to try to hold and let the gates stay open, which is gonna be kind of annoying. We're gonna give it like 2 or 3 turns. That's why I'm building a secondary army to try to stomp anything that may come out. The rifts haven't opened yet, so we're okay so far. We're down to 12, 48. Let's get some frontline meat boys. Oh, I saw that. Unassigned points. Hold on. I should give you hates corn because we're gonna go into corns first, just to try to get it out of the way. Okay, I need to reset my chat because my chat just broke. Because last time I did that, y'all were talking and I never could see it. Of course, it's not loading my streams like it should be. Hold on, guys. Having some technical issues right now, trying to get my phone in the right spot. God dang it. There we go. Let me look at chat real quick. Also, cannons are a thing in the mod, and yes, that thing can friendly fire. Ooh, that's cool though, because that means you have to be careful using it. Man, we're building up. Our growth is ridiculous. I actually say Blood Mountain first because it's at the most dangerous spot. Same thing with Fetid Catacombs over here. Also, I downloaded a mod for Battle Mech that lets me play as the Dark Age. Hated it. I've played that mod. There's a lot of good mods on there. They're so good. That game has probably some of the best mods as far as a battle mech or a mech warrior game is concerned. Like, there ain't many out there, but that one does it right. Four turns for that. 3 turns for that. And we should definitely, because of what's going on and what's coming, put some walls up. Okay, intern. Research is almost done. Also, oh no, I already read that part. But yeah, they do have some. I have little to no mechs, but a lot of tanks and helicopters. Yeah, during the Dark Ages, there weren't as many battle mechs even existed yet. So a lot of factions didn't really have that many. Most platoons maybe had at least 1 or 2. Most of the time, they only had 1. But there were some factions that were lucky enough to have 2. It's pretty scary. Because then you get to see what it's like for some of those factions we fight in Mech Warrior Mercenaries, where most of the platoons are just tanks and and little rocket tanks and helicopters and things like that. Enriching toil. Okay. The more upkeep gets reduced, the better, which now we're almost done. I'm trying to get the promise done while we're in the Chaos Realms. So I can use the money we're going to save up as much as we can to tempt as many units as possible there in combat. Okay, you're going to get... Let's give you your 2 ranges. What little range this faction has. Slaanesh shows us the path. My goal is to find a king crab. Yeah, if you can get a good heavy mech or a good medium reliable mech, you can actually make the Dark Age gameplay work pretty well to your advantage. Because then you just outnumber them with numbers. So just having a ton of tanks, a ton of Igors. I don't know if Igors are in that mod. I can't remember. The big helicopter. Those are pretty good if you need something to carry an extra like AC or something to do like some sniping work, stuff like that. So 2 of these. Wow, look at that, man. Look how fast we get growth now. Like, we get growth hella quick now. Ah, the Allurus is finally done with that. Alright, well, we need to actually... Yeah. We need to increase our enfeebling foe skill for debilitating enemies we're going to come up against. The mechs I got are a Locust and one Blackjack. See, a Blackjack is good. Yep, there it is. A Blackjack is good for is good for a for that style of gameplay. A Locust is decent. I mean, in the Dark Ages, there aren't too many really big mechs, so the chances of running in something that would insta crush you is very unlikely. But a Locust is still a Locust. It's not great.
The tone of fates knows all. The rifts are our opportunity to reach the gates.
Alright. The gates are open. Is what you're telling me. Alright. But we have what we need to make Chaos Warriors. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that. So our main castle stays alive. Okay. So first off, we need to guard this.
Pleasure without conscience.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you recruit while I'm waiting here. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you these. Those are going only to my dude, Nakari. We have 749 left. Let's give him 2 Daemonettes. And oh, we finished the what's it called? So what's this see? 28 40. Yeah, these are the ones. Seekers of Slanesh. Yeah, these. It'll take longer. Oh, no, wait. You can't have that. That's too expensive. I need to have that. Let's give him one of these. Okay, so here I need to do some comparison. So we're gonna pin it. So only thing these have are they're faster. So these are what need to be changed to Chaos Warriors. Got it. Oh, we can only recruit for one faction at a time. Ooh, hold on then. I need to take one of those away from you because I need to go ahead and at least do one of them this turn. No, that's the stronger one. Let's do this one. There. They're about the same. They're only 100 more upkeep too. They're not bad. Okay, let's increase your defenses. Because that is my main thing right now. And then... oh, I can give you this. Ooh, yes, I can give you that. Hopefully we won't get attacked in 3 turns. See, this is where all of our money really goes at the end, is to try to get this all set up before we leave on the first gate. Paint it, Papa. Even got squads of mini-mechs. Oh yeah, I forgot mini-mechs were a thing during the Dark Age, yeah. The minis. The mini-cons of Mech Warrior. The land of the Plague Lord is entered by a Plague Lord. That's ironic. Yeah, see, now I'm a little worried. I think we're going to have to leave him at 13 and let the, what's it called army back him up during fights. For now, until more upgrades come. Because now we need to move you here. And we need to remove you. Even if you're weaker, you are going to be much stronger once you level up. And then, that being said, I actually think we might be okay. We might want to consider dopping off one of my Daemonettes. Once we get Exalted Daemonettes, go one less. Just so we can have one more Chaos Warrior or one more Forsaken. So we can hold that front. Because look at that armor. Both of these guys' armor in the front. And these are shielded. They carry shields. Just like the guy we took out. So we actually do have a decent... Hold the line while the Daemonettes rip everyone apart from behind. So let's see how it goes. Because once we enter the land, I'm going to close this portal right behind me. And I don't know if you can bring more than one army. I've never tried. That'll be something to experiment with the next campaign when we do a different one. So, wow. Scarbrand went into Zeech's realm. Alright, here we go. What is there a big blue purple square on it? I think that's a graphical bug happening. Oh well. Alright, this is the best. Oh wait, no, we're waiting on Daemonettes, right. One more turn. The scouts haven't come out yet, so I think we're good. Oh no, wait, the scout just came out. We're gonna try to do them both in the same turn. Military access? I'm gonna have to deny that. I'm sorry, my dude. I don't want too many plagues in my land while I'm gone. Only the Zeech Demon has access to these lands right now. Just because I know he won't stab me in the back. Most likely, anyways. Alright, now, oh, they're 2 turns each. That's terrible. We're gonna have to do all 3 at the same time. So, hold on, let me pin and look at them compared to one of mine. Yeah, they're definitely freaking stronger, and these are higher rank. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Let me save this before we do this. Just in case this is a terrible decision, and we want to go without the Exalted Daemonettes and take a risk. We can always, like, form up a camp and just take longer to recruit them inside the Chaos Rift. So we're going to save it. Resume. Now we're going to try to recruit and see if it bites us in the butt. So we want to get rid of 3 of these.
We demand more savage punishment.
And this might put us in the negative. 3, yeah, it's going to slightly do that, but I can fix that. But doing this gives us a super aggressive army. Let's boot you out for when they're done, because I'm going to have to get me... what's it called? Okay. Now we're going to see what happens. Buildings. Yes, now it's time for your upgrade. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Or what's going on? Okay. Intern. And we're almost ready to start researching the promise. The enemy got a Centaurian. Ooh, Centurions are good. That's my favorite, one of my favorite medium mechs. Centurion is one of the most reliable medium mechs you'll ever come across. A goblin wants a... Okay. How do you don't even know me, my dude? Why you care? Legion of Chaos. Oh yeah. Sure. There it is. We go to the tech tree, and now we want the promise. Alright, 2 turns until our exalted daemonettes are finished. Then we need to take one last turn. I do wish I... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I can... Yeah, there's not one. Alright. Buildings have upgrades. Alright, what else have we not done yet? Let's make the fetid catacombs our money maker. So that way it makes all of our money. Okay, it freaked me out for a second there. It took a second. Yes, the UI will allow military access. Ah, crap. We're gonna have to squash us an army real quick. Luckily we have the daemonettes. Decisive victory. Ooh, or what's it called? Is gonna lose a lot of units. Well, I can't afford that to have to go in there myself and do that. Yeah, see, that was a lot of damage. That at least got me some experience. Enemy killed in battle. Run over here for a second, the big guy. I need you to heal up that damage you just took. This is bad because this is where the issue starts happening, where I need to close the gate. This might be where we realize we should have just went in and recruited. Hex, active ability. Ooh, around him. Yes. Give me willing prey. Harvester of Souls. What handles Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh? This does.
Gift for my master.
Hey, do we want to give her that? I think it's time to start giving her her armor. So she has at least some defense. Just go ahead and build anything I need to build. This can be upgraded. Upgrade that for money purposes. And then you need to get me one more Chaos Warrior to hold that front line. These guys did their duty. I just need to try to heal them as fast as I can. I actually think it might be better. Hold on. I think it's going to be better just to merge these and re-recruit. Because cannon fodder is not really a problem. So we need one of each of these. So a spear and one of these. And that'll be faster than going and waiting for them to heal. And then we're going to head in there on this turn and then close it. Ooh, hello! Yes, non-aggression back. That'll begin the manipulation of the Vikings. Hello, man. How are you? How's the stream? How's it going so far? The stream's going good. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Just saying, if I had a clan invasion army in the Dark Age, I would clean house. That's true. You would. Send a mortal.
Your search for the blade lost in the sea of dreams has borne fruit.
Nice. Nice. Hey, Melix. Somehow. Hey, buddy. I'm streaming right now. Okay, she'll make her way there. Right? Actually, I should tell her to go this way. Hey, Somehow. See you later, Melix. I love you. Alright, so there we go. Cultist is on her way. I think we're gonna heal inside because I don't want to take any more chances. Alright, yep, I already know how that works. We're gonna go, where is it? Realm of the Blood God. Ooh, Zeech is in here. Right, not Zeech, Chiron. Chiron's in here. Realm of the Blood God.
The realm of chaos, a place unbound. The constraints of the mortal dimensions have no effect here. Only the whims of the dark gods matter. Yet there are places where no ruler's power claims influence. In the Forge of Souls, their call lurks, and person dies. Until we have the 4 demon-placed souls, it will remain out of reach. The blood of God's domain. Upon its blood-strewn ground, armies of demons clash in gladiatorial contest of unending slaughter. Battles
Ooh, there's Chiron. Smaller than I imagined. It's smaller than I imagined. That's what a lot of people say about Korn. Everyone thinks he's just this tall, big demon. No, I'm just kidding. The Brass Citadel. March upon the Brass Citadel, bring the gatekeeper, Korn's favorite Daemon Prince, to battle. The desolation of battle. Korn will not let you approach the Brass Citadel until he believes you are worthy of his attention. You must first slaughter the Blood God's arenas and wastelands. Only when you have killed enough will the route become clear. The bloody foes. You won't just face his daemons in battle, for Korn has brought many foes from mortal worlds, all desperate to appease the Blood God. Be ready to fight on bloody battlefields wreathed in storms of magic. The Blood God's arsenal. Throughout his fiery realm, you will find legendary weapons forged for Korn's use. The first champion to find them may wield them in battles to come, both here and in the mortal plane. However, Korn is jealous, so should you return to the realm of chaos, he will want them back. Nightmarish domain. The chaos realm is no place for mortals, and even daemons will struggle in the domains of rival gods. The longer you spend here, the more your mind will be unhinged, and your lord afflicted with chaos traits. However, this can be mitigated on the mortal plane through buildings from the protection chain. At the start of your turn, you must have at least 15,000 bloodshed points. Okay. Okay, so first things first, because Zeech already went, or excuse me, Chiron already went for that one, or Kairos. I call him Chiron. Damn! Wait! Oh, Kairos has been busy? I'm a little worried about that.
I will arrive.
I mean, it'd be kind of brilliant if he attacked us. What's his army looking like right now? Pretty nasty, actually, but mostly just range. So, we would just have to rush him. Oh, I forgot to freaking close the portal. I hope nothing came through. Makes sense, Zeech is the strongest god. Magic corn? What is this heresy? Yeah, I was gonna say that would make sense because I would imagine Chiron would have the advantage in here. That's what I thought when I first played him, and I was correct. When I did this domain with Chiron right there, I blew through this domain like it was nothing. Because Corn has the same issue Nakari kind of does. He doesn't have a lot of range, and his units are really bad against magical damage. Like, they can't handle it at all. So those little horrors, those blue and pink horrors, will actually rip Corn soldiers to shreds. So he has the advantage against Corn. Now, however, if he were to fight me, because my units are fast and not slow and lumbering, we actually might kill him. Just because my Daemonettes could get around and get on top of the horrors before they could do too much damage. But we would also suffer still a decent amount of casualties in the process. That's why, ironically, Nurgle is his weakness, because Nurgle is just super tanks. They can withstand unbelievable amounts of punishment. So we have ascended. Nice. So, I want this. Like, I want to grab this before we move forward. We're just going to have to take the chance that maybe Zeech will have what's it called? Soul. So we got Machina Demonium. All damaged units will be fully replenished. Gillian's Soul Netter. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! What did I just get? That is amazing. So that'll definitely help us in here. Okay, let me go check my other lords. Okay, good. No one showed up. So I need to seal this. Close rift. Decisive victory. Nice. Alright. That made us some of our money back as well, and leveled him up a little bit. Now let's get replenishment. Follower gained, Agent of Temptation. Enticer gained as well, nice. Close a rift. Alright, here's another good thing. I now have enough to summon another Disciple army if necessary, if this one dies. So let's go ahead and get your, you're gonna need to be pretty powerful so you can hold out on your own inside of citadels and stuff. Okay. We can skip you. We got buildings that need to be built. Upgrades. Good, more money. That will help with me recruiting some more stuff. Which we should do. We should give him at least one more unit, and I gotta figure out what it is. 213. We can afford to give him at least one unit of Chaos Warriors, which is what I'm gonna do.
Dark Prince chooses.
So that way he has at least something nice and beefy to fight with him.
A sweet time.
Alright, end turn. Alright, Cultist is on her way. Let's see. It took Korn and Nurgle to shatter Zeech and 40k. That I think he let them do because he didn't want to win the game. And yet, in his nerf state, he's still a master of change and extremely powerful. That's why I find that funny. Wow, Scarbrand wants peace. You know what? Okay. I'll be at war with them. What is this? That's a chaos unit that came out the gate. Did it blow that up? I'm gonna accept this for now. Even though it seems crazy to make peace with Scarbrand with as Nakari, I am gonna make peace with him for now. Just because we're inside the Chaos War. And it may take me a minute, like at least two, this episode for sure, and maybe all of next episode to beat the Blood Realm. We're going to be starting the stream earlier next episode, or next week, so we have extra time to do all of the Blood God's Realm. Yeah, let's see, they're coming this way. Okay. Yeah, they destroyed the Fortress of the Damned. There must be a portal down there. We need to send our units over there now, ASAP. Hopefully they won't make it there next turn. I don't think they can make it there this next turn, but... Yep, let's go ahead and upgrade this. So I don't have to come back here ever again with that. More income for now. And then the other thing we don't have is what we're going to do is this. So we can start spreading Slanesh Corruption. Or do we want this? No, let's go Growth. So we can get the main portal upgraded. Let's go Growth. Alright, I need... Alright, we can attack this turn. Woo! Dude, these battles are gonna be very rough. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is gonna take a couple tries. Okay, so we're gonna save it real quick. Because I actually don't know if we have enough time to start the fights tonight. What time is it? It is 9:22. I think we have time for one fight at least. I thought it was later because I forgot my clocks went out because the power went out earlier. Alright, we're going to try this. This is going to be a pretty rough fight. Mostly because of these. But Are these big? Or monstrous, so anti-large. So... That's not good. You're anti-large. Isn't it my cavalry I gotta do that with? Yeah, but I don't have an extra one. Yeah, whoops. See, now I'm starting to think maybe I should have done 2 of these so we can ram them into anti-large units. So large units actually may be a problem. We're gonna have to gank like 2 to 3 units to per this. It's gonna be pretty rough. But I saved it, so let's see what happens. I'm quite curious to see how we do. I haven't fought a corn battle. Wow. Pyrrhic victory. Oh, wow, with a Pyrrhic victory, it says we're only gonna lose that. But I bet you everyone takes a buttload of damage. We're not gonna skip this, though, because I kinda wanna fight this myself. So... also, once you have a demon so powerful, he's insane walking planet buster, you're number 1. Pretty confined, at least. It seems in wherever we're at. Fighting right now. Excuse me. Grog! Grog Death Metal! I just realized the guy's name we're just fighting. His name's that is the most corniest corn name I've ever heard in a while. Grog Death Metal! Sounds like he's just a singer of a metal band. Woo! This is gonna play hell on my computer. Alright, computer, don't squeal at me. I know quite well that this is a very intense map. So you guys have the best armor? Clearly going in the front. You actually need them kind of spread out thin here because they're going to be trying to hold as thick of a line as possible. I'm going to move right there. The Forsaken I'm going to do... Actually, hold on. Let's set that up first. Since there's only 2, they're going to be coming in from behind. I might have them actually swoop around their target, whoever they're fighting. Hold on. It's like that. Something like that. It's close to that. That's maybe thinner than that even. Probably that, yeah. Okay. So I'm already gonna group these guys because I want to do something real quick. I want to move them around. Because I just realized I want to put the meat shields in front because that's kind of what I bought these for. As far as recruitment. Is so my Chaos Warriors don't take that initial charge to the chest. And it's from the Corn Demons. Because they have nasty charge from what I remember. Yeah, 50. 50 is pretty high. And you can tell, look at these. 40. So they're 10 higher. So they will do a decent amount of damage. And they're armor piercing. So, really don't want these guys to be the first thing to hit my Chaos Warriors. I want them to kind of rip and tear into these dudes, sadly, because these are easy to re-recruit. And then let my Chaos Warriors kind of supplement the battle. So we want these as thin as we can get it. Like that. Then we bring them in here. They actually seem to be a little off. Marauders of Slaughterhouse. Okay, right there. There we go. So now I need my spearmen, which are gonna, since they need to be anti-large, they're going back here. These guys have to be devoted to seeking out the corn spawn. And when we fight that Gabo army, the dragons and the dinosaurs. Along with the cavalry unit, they can do this. So these guys are going to kind of be staying back out of the fight a little bit. Marauders of Slaughterhouse. Okay. So, Nakari, I need you in there. So we found out that having these guys, the Fiends of Slanesh kind of run as their own unit is really just the best thing. So let's build up our cavalry unit that we're gonna need. Who has the best charge bonus? 80, 60, and then... Okay, they're both 60. So it really doesn't matter who we have first. Who has the better defense? 15 armor, melee defense, 35, 40. Okay, so you need to be right behind these guys. That. You guys right behind that. Okay, you guys are now a group. We want these to be kind of beside each other so they're hitting the same target easily. Okay. Bring us souls! Okay, here we go. We shed blood to get into the brass citadel. I am gonna save this replay to watch later.
Onward, Northmen! We go in fury!
Whoa, nope. Reset right there. Alright, let's be slightly annoying with this.
Ready, run! We enter. Fighting vessels! Great torment! Market scourge! Marvel move!
Hold the line, man. Now we attack. It is time. Get over here, over here.
Is my canvas.
The flesh is my canvas. Alright, you, nope, nope, you. Oh god, where's my mouse? Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Get over here. Nakari, what are you doing? No, no, no. Little too overzealous there, my dude. Where is it? 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 Hex. God dang there, my dude. Hold on, this is bad.
Deliver unto Slavish.
This is very bad. Nakari, get the hell out of there. Why did he dive in like that? And that's good! Run! God dang it, run! Oh, shit. This is gonna be a rough one. You keep falling back. How much health you got? Oh god, 300. He is gonna die.
We shall not this. I shall dance. This will do. Go.
Holy crap!
Strike.
Holy crap! Crap, 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 crap. Fight, 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 fight. Oh my god. That was terrible. That was terrible, but at least our elite units held. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What is this? That. Direct damage to you. Let's finish you off. God, it's been a while. Enfeebling foe. You. Holy balls, man.
Ready, ruin. We smell slaughter.
Woo! That was very close. Ah, I screwed that up a bit, but that's okay. God, Nakari did... What were you thinking? Freaking dumb. Hey, in battle. Save replay. God, that was close. Oh, good. That was way too close. A secret of fire. We'll do we'll erase a secret of blood for the next one. Dang, Nakari almost got killed. That'd have been so terrible. They had to wait so many turns. We're still gonna have to wait for him to heal now, which is a bummer. But at least we'll have earned a decent amount of blood points and we won our first battle. God, that could have gone off so much better. I'm gonna have to be very careful with him on the next fight. You know what I think it is? And that kind of taught me a lesson right there. Because he's so upgraded now, he's faster than everyone else. So when I tell him to attack, the target he's going for, he's gonna book it. And so, it kind of creates a problem. Kind of creates a problem. That was very close. We lost no one, but that was very close. Like we didn't lose any major units. God, 338 HP. This is why Slanesh demons are so hard to control. Not only they're over excessive in everything, but they have no defense. They do a lot of damage though. Look at that. They did, like, the army itself is what saved his butt. Like, look how little damage, other than the meat wagons here, took damage. Like, that was really good. Except that. See, we turned that from a pirate victory to a close victory. So we still did better than what the computer would have done. And we need to do this so he's the only one that has to heal besides the meat wagons. Faction destroyed Brazen Throne. Follower gained Enticer. Master, ooh, yes. Victory over Khorne. Leadership when fighting Khorne. Yes, I got the Chaos Chariot. Let's see if that's stronger than my current chariot while I'm recruiting. Oh, I need to be in... Where is it? Oh, I don't have enough left. So we're going to go ahead and move this way because we're going to be heading that way anyways. Okay, so now I'm thinking we get, because he took so much damage and he needs to heal. Now I'm thinking we get Harvester of Souls. I was going to get Sporific Musk, but he needs to heal. Thank goodness he had that weapon, by the way. He did so much damage before I got him out of there, but you know. God dang. Now let's give her armor now, because now she's got to hold out, because she's got more health than he does. Okay, in turn. That was a good first major attack in the Khorne realms. I'll take the non-aggression back. I just can't let you into my territory. Just so I don't have really any enemies on the board right now on the normal realm. The mortal realm. Unholy manifestation. Spread enough chaos to unlock an unholy manifestation. Nice. Got the obsidian lodestone. Taint of Khorne. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, they are definitely approaching. The wall's still got 4 turns, so it's definitely going to need backup. The money should fix itself here soon.
Most privileged of Slanesh. Moving with grace. My desires are boundless. I am irresistible this time.
Oh, yeah, see, I should pay attention to that. So we need to sit here and wait. You're not coming towards me, are you? I don't think it says. But we need to encamp so we can heal. This is gonna take a minute. Which is quite sad. But I have a trick I can pull as soon as Nakari is strong enough. As soon as Nakari gets healed, I'm going to merge and recruit if I need to. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going, now that the promise is about to be done next turn, we might just actually seduce our way through the next fight. A defensive alliance. Sure. That'll also complete that challenge for me. The promise of perfection. Research the following technology. The promise. Armor of fortune. Ooh. The promise. Okay, the promise is done. I gotta see which one I need next. Ah, there it is. So now we need this one. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, that. That is nice. Can we, does it have to be an army to close this? Let's see. Or a hero. Let's go close this rift so nothing else comes out of it. This will also, yeah, it'll cost me money because I'm using it with a hero. This will help out my Zeech ally. Make sure he doesn't have to deal with any more problems. Let's try to get in the water and head towards the Vikings.
I will play your very mind.
Yeah, let him heal again. Oh, outposts are available. Yep, construct outpost. Wait! Am I allowed... Doesn't that mean I can build Zeech units? If that means I can get Zeech units, then technically... we could trade out our horsemen for some horrors. If we could get some horrors that fire magical missiles instead of our horsemen, that actually might be kind of wrong to bring. I kind of hope that works like that. Slum Nation Zeech Alliance. Already does exist technically, but you know. In turn. Whoa, that was weird. Wait, what?
We look upon the mortal lands once
Why?
again, having ventured into the realm of chaos, but we return empty-handed. The
What?
fates requires the twisted souls of demon princes if we are to illuminate the hidden path to the forge. Well,
Did we all get kicked out, or did I just screw something up? Oh, that's why. Dang you. He got it first. Well, frick. Oh, you know what that means I would have had to do? Ooh, that... So... I'm gonna make a different save. I'm gonna try something. So we're gonna do YT, but then we're gonna put a so I'll hit the end recording button. Put a dash and a 2. Because see, now I'm thinking maybe what I need to do is go back and reload that fight and go take out Zeech. Or excuse me, I keep calling him Zeech, he's not Zeech. And go take out Kairos. Because that's going to be kind of a problem. And I'm already at war with Kairos, I think, automatically in the beginning until I make peace with him. So I think it's okay to attack him. This does mean our other Zeech ally might turn on us, though. I'm trying to think what the best option is. Because that's kind of terrible. Did everyone get one or just him? Just him so far. And I don't have another portal to get back in there. So what happens if someone gets one? Do I just have to find another portal? Or do I have to take it from the oracles of Zeech? How does that work? Farseer, if you're still in chat, if you remember playing the Chaos Realms campaign, how does that work? Does it mean I have to go back in there for it? Or does it mean I have to take it from the oracles? Because if I have to take it from the oracles, then I know what we're doing. Because if we rip and tear the oracles apart and be able to take it from them, I don't know if that's how that works, though. I may have to look that up. We may have to end tonight's stream here. Just because I'm not sure what to do right now. Whether we deal with this and I take it in another way, since Zeech has gotten in my way. Or do I reload and take out Kairos inside the Blood Realm? I think it still gets me Blood Realm points, too. I think if I fight Kairos and kill his army, I think I still get points towards my goal of entering the Brass Citadel. But if I can take out Kairos and a lot of his army, he won't have a strong enough army to fight the Brass Citadel. So thus stalling, since we're the only 2 in there at the moment in this playthrough, it would stall him from being able to succeed. Because I was wondering what happened. I may have to look this up. May have to go to a previous person who's played this that I watch as a streamer and see how that functions. Because I'm actually not sure. I also don't think I'm taking enough risks. This is also something I realized in today's episode that I didn't last time. Because things have been kind of chaotic, so I've been kind of distracted. I think I am being kind of a little too conservative when it comes to forcing my way through certain fights. I still wouldn't have enough points even if I took out 2 armies to get into the Brass Citadel before him. So my only option if we reload next episode is we attack Kairos. Since he messed up my current situation. Because I'm a little sad we didn't get a soul. We've been doing so good up until that point. But that was kind of just unlucky. That he did that good that fast.
That's all mine.
Not really sure. Alright, well let's go watch our replay for now. I've got 2 different saves. So, we're going to quit for the moment. We're going to go watch our replay and enjoy some combat. Because I really don't know what to do there. But yeah, if anyone in chat, Farsi, if you're in chat, or if Darius, you see this, or anyone who's played Warhammer or Total War, Warhammer 3 before, and has finished one of the Chaos Rift campaigns, or Chaos Realm campaigns, please let me know how that works. Is it just I lost my chance for now and I can come back later? Or is it that now I have to take it from them? Or is it lost for good? And I doubt it's lost for good. I'm not even going to put that on the table. Because the game says you need one of each, right? Before you can even beat the game. So I assume there's a way to either steal it, or you'll get another chance if you just go in there again and try again. Because we had a powerful enough army, I think we could have done better if I hadn't lost so much of Nakari's health. So... But let's watch the replay for now. A Secret of Fire. I like that it previews what's gonna happen. Bayard, I lost my blackjack. Bayard, I lost my blackjack in BattleTech. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. But I will say, Farseer, do you know if you lose a soul permanently when one of the Chaos Lords claims one of the princes? Like, do you know if Centurion got a lucky hit? That happens. That AC 10 on the Centaurians is pretty nasty. So it can really nail some really terrible hits sometimes. But do you know if since the Oracles of Zeech took the Corn Prince's soul already, do I just wait for another portal? Or do I have to take it from the Oracles of Zeech now? That part I'm not quite sure. Because depending on our options, we may reload and next episode fight Kairos. Just to get him out of the Blood Realms, or weaken him so much he can't win the Brass Citadel fight. Delaying me some time in order for me to win. Whoa, I need to pause this. Slow motion. Turn off the heads-up display so we can look at all this badassness. God, look at that beautiful purple. The Forsaken and the Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh are my favorite. So good. And just a pack of Forsaken behind them with their claws ready to go. Nice. Let's go check out our Daemonettes. Running in slow motion with their hero Daemonette in front of them. God, the exalted Daemonettes look scary. Like, they look truly demonous. Yeah, that's some scary stuff. Alright, you're about to see me bring in the horsemen. haven't finished a Warhammer 3 campaign. Have you ever run into that, that's fine, but have you ever run into that situation where this has happened? Where you lost one of the Prince's souls to another faction before you can finish the challenge? If not, that's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm still thinking, just because I'm really obsessed with doing things a certain level of perfection. It's my Slanesh side of me. I am still thinking that we probably want just to reset and go after Kairos. And keep him from, and keep him from getting messed up. Yeah, look at that charge the bloodletters let out on those dudes. A couple of them died immediately. Now here's where Nakari screwed up. Now you see what he's doing, right? This is what I mean. Because he's got faster speed, he just dove in after the hero immediately. And then everyone just dogpiled him. Like, they just jumped all over him. So, that was my fault. Here come the Daemonettes. Oh, these Daemonettes do a lot of damage. They're running up after these guys in the forest up here. This was cinematically a cool little fight. Oh my goodness. They destroy Chaos Warriors. They ripped them up, literally apart. Whoa. Okay, good to know. There goes Nakari running away. And me calling in the Daemonettes to save him. Like, save your demon lord! Do not let him die! Looks so nice. So good. And then here comes the rest of the army like, we'll save you, our king! Forsaken are getting mixed in there. I don't know where my spearman went. I kind of got, just trying to save him, I kind of got out of mid-maxing mode and went into survival mode not to lose my hero. But you see how I have my spear guys kind of just running past the guys they're supposed to be stabbing. Whoops! That's a oopsies moment. But you know what? These Chaos Warriors did really well. These guys are actually pretty savage. Plus our little horsemen in the back and our fiends came up from behind to provide a little bit of support. So we pretty much won this pretty easily. It was just Nakari who kind of got messed up. Nakari kind of lost the stuff there. But this is a fun fight to show we are definitely capable of taking out the forces of Khorne. But are we capable of fighting the forces of Tzeentch? That is the question. Because that I'm not quite sure. No, you haven't. True Terror is fighting a max exploit Dark Elf economy. No, you haven't. I'm too focused on breaking the economy like I did in Warhammer 2. Demon version of Witch Elves. That's what they are. They are basically demon versions of Witch Elves. Yeah, that's what they are, yeah. I think that's why I like them, because the Dark Elves were really fun to play as in Total War Warhammer 2. I did really enjoy them, so I think that's why I understand the mechanics of the Daemonettes somewhat. And Slanesh in general, because they do kind of play like the Dark Elves did. Very glass cannon. So. But we won pretty well in that fight for what happened. I am still gonna... Like I said, I think the inner perfectionist in me, or Slanesh in me, is like, don't let that happen. Reload and fight Kairos. Take your time to heal, because you're the only one in the Blood Realm besides him. And he's ahead of you. So if we defeat him, there's no competition for us in the Blood Realm until we're done with it. We have free realm to take as long as we need to finish off fighting the Brass Citadel. So I do think the safest option next Wednesday, reload the older save, fight Kairos, take him out of the game for right now, so he can't collect Korn's soul. Because that was very smart of Kairos to go into the blood domain. He has the easiest time getting that one out of anybody. So, I kind of applaud that the computer might have thought that through, or it got really dumb luck. It either had a lot of dumb luck that it chose that one first, or it actually thinks about those things. I don't know if the AI considers stuff like that or not, but we're gonna have to fight Kairos in our next episode. So the next episode is gonna be a very interesting title, because we're gonna be fighting one of the head at least in fantasy in this game, one of the head representatives of Zeech himself. So, let's see. Ardnot, do you know how to make 20k gold per turn as the Dark Elves? I used to. I kind of forgot how to do that, but I do remember that was a thing. Because it has to do with their, like... This is only in the game, of course, by the way, before I say this, anyone watching the stream. Didn't it has to do with their elf slave market, right? Or something like that. I can't remember what does it. It's been so long. I remember I knew the trick originally, but I haven't played Dark Elves or Total War Warhammer 2 since this game came out. So, it has been a good minute. So, I actually don't remember how to play the Dark Elves very well. That's why when we play Mortal Empires, we actually might go revisit a classic faction of some sort. I'll let y'all choose which one y'all would rather see. Just to kind of see what it's like to play one of them. One of the ones from Total War Warhammer 1 and 2. Versus all these Chaos Demons and these other things that are now actively on the map. Instead of them just being invaded by a random faction of Chaos. Or Chaos Undivided, I guess I should say. It would be interesting to see what one of those factions is like. I think our next campaign after this, guaranteed though, will be a playthrough of the new factions that are Chaos related. Since we haven't got to play any other Chaos Lords yet, we're going to do a Khorne playthrough. After Nakari is done, we're going to go do Valaki, a.k.a. Blood Jane, Demon Jane, and Warhammer. We're going to be doing her playthrough after I get through with Nakari's. To kind of do like a Khorne playthrough. I was going to do Scarbrand to show the difference in playstyle between the two since they're rivals. But I think I'd rather do Valaki just because she looks cooler to play. And we already tried a little bit of her showing her off, so. I enslaved half the planet and broke everything. So that's what it is. It's the enslavement mechanic. I couldn't remember what it was, but I knew it had something to do with that. I didn't remember how, though. Because they probably make the most money in the game. Out of all the species, I think to me, they're the easiest to make money with per turn. Now, per fight, no. I actually think per fight, it's probably the orcs. Or any of the greenskins. But, maybe chaos somewhat, depending on which one. Maybe Khorne. But, like, Scarbrand faction. But in my opinion, like, per fight, I think orcs make the most, or greenskins in general make the most. But per turn, yeah. The Dark Elves, there is no competition. Not many factions can do something like that per turn. Plus having a crud ton of armies, or the max amount of armies you're allowed in the game roaming the map, and still making that much per turn, that is insanity. So, like, they're pretty good in that. I do love them for that. I think that, once again, like, they suit the two things I like in a gameplay for strategy. They're good at rushing. They don't have good defense, but they're good glass cannons, if you're good with them. They're very good at managing their economy, because they have one of those styles of economy that you can kind of break on purpose, and then re-put back together without it hurting you. Whereas most factions, if you build the wrong thing in the wrong order, it can actually get you killed. But not with them. You can just throw caution to the wind and still make it with them. When it comes to economy. Especially if you do it right. So much money, but my public order was shit. But I just enslaved the rebel armies, making more money. Yeah, see, and that's what you do. You really don't care about public order. If you've got enough armies to keep it in check, or if your buildings have such good defense and such good garrisons, that you just manual battle every battle and end it yourself and fight it that way, it's just free income. It may take a little longer and be a little more tedious as you're able to manual battle certain things if your armies aren't nearby to auto-resolve. But, yeah. To be fair, the public order, you actually don't want good public order as a Dark Elf. And if you're playing Nakari long-windedly, like you said, like you still play the break the bank kind of game style, which, ironically, that is something we could do if we do real bad. If we have a real bad occurrence and we cannot beat Kairos, that's why I made that save we just made. My second option is what my plan will be, is what you just said. Is, if, for some reason, we cannot beat Kairos next Wednesday, and he's just, for some reason, our units just can't take the amount of magic missiles they're being hammered with. Then my next option is, as I'm going to do your strategy, is I'm going to go around the mortal realm, breaking each of the factions. Now I'm going to have to break some treaties and probably piss off a lot of people. Now I'm not going to do that at first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to subjugate all the Viking realms first, and get them to come under my wing, so I'm making a ton of money through them, so I can have like 2 or 3 armies. And then we're just going to blanket the Chaos Realms and break each faction down to one settlement. So that way they can never produce an army good enough to do the Chaos Realms. It's a little cheesy way. It sounds like a cheesy way to win, but to be fair, it is an option. I do know that is something I've heard people do. And that's why when you said it, I thought about, you know what, that is an option if we can't beat Kairos. Just reload the save and just start conquering the mortal realm and make it where the other Chaos Lords cannot fully participate inside the Chaos Realms. At least not efficiently. And then we go and claim everything we need. Always keep a patrolling armies in the back hunting for rebels. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what my army right now that got left behind does. It just sits in the back fighting incursions and things from the Chaos Warp, and it also fights rebellious armies that may pop up. Now here's the thing about Nakari though. If you only take the Shardlands, you won't have to worry about order after a certain point. Order will not be a problem after the Slanesh corruption kicks in as the major corruption in the region. Your order will stable out, and you won't have to do that anymore. However, one thing I did notice, that is only good if you're going to only do the Shardlands. If you're going to actually kill the other Zeech Demon and ignore the first round of Chaos Warp, you're actually going to want to keep some of the disorder in at least one of your regions, so you can keep getting devotees. Same thing as like you do with the Dark Elves, where you keep getting enslaved assets to keep using. So that way you're always able to do cult armies and stuff like that. So it is a good idea to it is a good idea if you're going to go bigger of a attack style with Nakari than I'm doing for this playthrough. Then you definitely want some disorder somewhere, so you can keep harvesting off of it. But since we're going for the small playthrough, and we're going to see if we can just beat Kairos down and just get the soul automatically that way, or beat him down and get the soul ourselves, we're gonna camp. We're gonna do a turtle playthrough with Nakari. We're not gonna leave the Shardlands unless necessary. The only thing we're gonna be sending armies out for are to subjugate the human factions. So Empire, Kislev, and all the other ones, Bretonia, basically all the human empires will be going after on the mortal realms. But as far as like the Chaos or the Greenskin or anything else, we're probably gonna leave them alone. Even the High Elves, I ain't messing with that. Like, nah. It's like we're not gonna mess with no Sisters of Babylon right now. We're gonna let that lie. If we were going a bigger play style and we weren't turtling, sure, we might actually go pay them a visit, because having them would be supremely trolly. But since we're turtling, we're gonna try to avoid that. And only go for the human realms. And we're not gonna conquer most of them either. What we're gonna do is we're gonna break them. So they're forced to make peace treaties with me. And then I'm going to use my Slaanesh corruption points to force them into vassalizations with me. So that way they have to pay me. And they have to be a part of my cult. I just use numbers, attack in so many different spots, and spread them thin. That's a good way to do it too. If you got the money, you can send in wave after wave of cannon fodder armies of glass cannons. You do. Yeah, if you can. If you got the money, you can just, like, recruit Lord. Crud ton of meat shields. Go! Especially since if you play Dark Elves or Nakari, aka Slaanesh. Like I said, all of his units do an unbelievable amount of damage. They just can't take it. So it does make sense. Yeah, if you got the money, just send in the meat shields. Skaven kind of do this too, to be fair. Playing the Skaven, I miss them. We might have to do one on them at some point. And actually, remember that playthrough I never, I'll say it again, just to punish myself, never finished with a certain rat? Yeah, that might come back at some point, just so we can see what that's like. Plus, it'd be kind of cool to see what he plays like in this version of the game. Just because he's going to get access to a lot of the new DLC changes and a lot of the new quality of life changes that happened in Total War Warhammer 3. They actually may make it easier to play as him. So, it's been a while since I've blown up a small village with a rat nuke. Sneaky, stab. I miss him. It nuking the realms of chaos would be something. That's why I would love to see that. What would that look like? This random rat in jetpack armor with flamethrowers and warp power flowing through him comes to the Chaos Realms and starts just bombing the Demon Lord's realms. Like, take this! Boom! Just blows up one of Nakari's castles. Like, how would you even take that? As a Chaos Demon Lord, or even a minor Demon Lord, you just got embarrassed like hell. A bunch of rats just blew up one of your palaces. You should really be ashamed. That's funny. I love Skaven. Skaven are even though I'm a Greenskin fan at heart, Skaven are my dudes. That's why I want them to be in 40k so bad. I want some 40k rats. Like, so bad. That would be my main army. I might even build that before a Greenskin army if Skaven came to 40k tabletop. Or otherwise. Like, if they came to the games as well, definitely playing them. But yeah, I love Skaven. Skaven Genocide would be on his mind. Right? Exactly. Like, any of the Chaos Lords would all of a sudden just hate the rats. They ignore them most of the time, right? And Nurgle likes them to a certain extent. Because Nurgle makes friends with him. And that probably might, by the way... Oh, I just got an idea. I know what we're gonna do. we're gonna make what do you call it? We're gonna make a military alliance with the Pox grandfather. Do you know how OP it would actually be to make the proper late fantasy Sigmar age version of the Skaven in a way? Because of the outpost mechanic, right? So we'll be able to build Nurgle demons with rats. I'm doing that. Okay, that sounds terribly amazing. That might be our Mortal Empire playthrough. I think our Mortal Empire playthrough is going to be Ikit teamed up with freaking the Pox grandfather. That's going to be terrible. He would be like, forget the elves, give me the rats. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, we're doing that. That sounds amazing because of how because I know the outposts work when you're in the region to recruit for that. So once you have a friendly an alliance and stuff with that person, you can build an outpost. And then I don't know if it's any of your regions or it's only the region the outpost is in. That part I'm not quite remembering. I'm a little vague and kind of gray on. But I do know what we would do is it's worth it. Even if it means I have to go to his region to do it. I would help him win and grow bigger just so I can go into his region and get a bunch of... Could you imagine a bunch of... what are they called? The Pox Warriors? The tall, fat Nurgle demons with the swords that are basically bloodletters. But Nurgle's version. A bunch of those in front of some Rattling Gunners is going to be the dumbest, most OP thing I can even think of in my brain right now. Because those things can take a beating. Those Nurgle tall demon things. I forget what they're called right now. Pox Lords? Maybe, I don't remember. Something like that. Putting a squad of those in front and just let the Rattling Gunner run around to the side and just go... That would be the funniest thing I've ever seen. And that's what we're going to try to achieve when we do that playthrough. So I can build a hybrid Dark Elf Sister of Avalon army after buying out the High Elves' loyalty? Yes. If you can force the High Elves into some sort of alliance with you, and you build an outpost, and I think you do have to, once again, I do think you have to travel to the region with the army that you want to get the units for. Yes. You can combine Dark Elf and High Elf terribleness. That's kind of the benefit of the outpost mechanic in Warhammer 3, is it allows the combination of factions to start merging. This also means better versions of greenskin armies, too. So let's say we played Skarsnik. We could make an alliance with, oh god, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Oh, no. How can I do this? I'm a greenskin fan. Grimgor. God, that hurt my feelings right there, Sylph. So let's say we play Skarsnik and we make an alliance with Grimgor. We can get proper, and I do mean proper Black Orcs. Like Grimgor level Black Orcs. For Skarsnik. As long as we have an alliance with him somehow. Need more money. Exactly. See, that made me... I gave you an idea, and that gives me a ton of different ideas that I want to try in this game. Like, a ton of different ideas. It's like, there's all kinds of... Like, think about vampires and vampire pirates, or vampires and Tomb Kings. I don't even want to think about that. That's basically Necrons and freaking... what would be the 40k equivalent? No, that Guardsmen are Braytonia. Not really sure. Tau? No, I don't know. Who would actually the Tau be in fantasy and equivalent? Like, if you had to, like, compare a faction in fantasy versus 40k, who would Tau be? Would they be the vampires? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Not totally. Vampires are kind of dicks. Tau's not great, but they're better than that. So, actually, actually don't know. But either way, like vampires and Tomb Kings, let's not. That's literally real life mummy zombies and skeletons, proper skeletons, and vampires. Necrons and blood. Necrons and blood angels. Right? Yeah, the blood angels. That makes sense because the blood angels are kind of vampires. To be fair, in 40k. So yeah, you're right. So that's literally Necrons and blood angels in when it comes to. Oh no, Braytonia dwarf army? Don't tell James that. Don't. Let's not talk about this ever again. I'd hate that. Oh god. Smash and grab cavalry with the tankiest little short demons in the world. Who have such ridiculous armor. That would actually be super good. But yeah, Dark Angels are Braytonia because of their knightly origins. Okay. So Dark Angels are Braytonia. So that makes sense because they're knightly origin based. But yeah, but that's just some scary combos, man. Which we're gonna try out now that I know that. That's also something, by the way, before we start our massive war on the territories of everything inside the Chaos Realms, if we decide to go the long route and we don't kill Kairos, we are going to go to our Zeech friend that we made an alliance with, where I built that outpost, and we're going to get some horrors. That way I can have some really good archers, or ranged units that are super OP, that Slaanesh would not normally get. So, and we're going to use that in the Khorne realm if we don't go Kairos, go back for Kairos. But yeah. But this has been a good stream. I've enjoyed tonight's stream. I hope y'all have had a good one. I also want to give a big shout out to you, Farseer. Always fun talking about Warhammer and chilling and chatting. Sorry for your Blackjack's casualty. But that's Mech Warrior in general. Battletech, Mech Warrior 5, Mech Warrior Online. Sometimes those lucky shots can be just terrible. Like in the stream me and James did the other night when we did co-op for the first time, James almost one-shotted our Jenner by accident. Because he missed his shot and accidentally hit our Jenner. And he tore its right arm and right leg right off. With that PPC that he was using in the Black Knight. I know you saw it because you were there, Farseer, but this is for anyone who didn't see that episode. But yeah. Mech Warrior can be a sometimes when it comes to them lucky shots. Especially if ammo detonation happens. Like they get a lucky shot and it pins and it blows up the ammo or blows up a heat sink. It's terrible. But Empire steam tanks, dwarf cannons, Braytonia cavalry. Woo! Ooh, yeah, wait, yeah, you're right. Because the friendly factions can have multiple defense alliances. Oh, God. Uh-oh. So wait. So you know what that means is possible? It means technically, according to the Age of Sigmar thing as well, at least as far as hypothetical in this game, you could take, like you said, Braytonia, Empire, Dwarf, the Elves, and take the Wood Elves, specifically, and you could make the faction, basically, from the Age of Sigmar game, or the Vermintide game. The one that's multiple factions put together that have allied against darkness. You could actually make that happen. That's actually cool. This is why I kind of like Warhammer 3, Total War Warhammer 3, over 2. I like 2, don't get me wrong. But 3, just because of that one mechanic, it makes it have so many more options of just cool things you can do with it. And there's also many other things that it's added that's just made it nice. Quality of life things that are better than 2. Things like that. But yeah. Let's see. An army combination of that combination would be absolute hell. Oh, it would, but that's kind of the point, right? That's kind of how they actually did manage to hold Chaos back, right? Their combined forces were so OP. So it makes sense. It makes sense that combination would be terrible to deal with if you're its opponent. Especially if you're Chaos. I imagine that would actually be a good Chaos fighter. Like a good fight the Lords of Chaos. That'd also be a cool... Like, let's say you had a bunch of friends in one lobby, right? Enough to do Wood Elves, Braytonia, Dwarves, Empire, and then enough to do Slanesh, Khorne, Zeech, and Nurgle. And have them ally together and build things together so they can be Chaos Undivided and have these two player factions just duke it out. That would be so cool to watch on a map unfold between several episodes. That'd be so dope. If we all had a way of playing this game together, like James, Tim King, Sealy, me, you, Darius, and 2 others, we would do that. That would be such a cool stream to do. Chaos Doors would be a great addition for the Realms of Chaos. They would be, yes. They would be definitely a good addition. So that makes sense. But yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. There's different themes? Hold on, what? I just realized we have different themes we can switch through. Oh, that was the default one, the Champions of Chaos. Ah, I see. PCs would be crying if that happened. They would be, but it would be worth it. We would capture such a badass scene, even if it was a little choppy, that I think it'd be worth it. It would be worth that kind of choppiness and craziness. But that'd be cool. I don't know which side I'd actually be on, to be fair. Because I'd actually kind of be okay with being on either. I could either be one of the Chaos Lords, or I could be one of the, Imperial, or one of the... I don't want to say good guy factions. I'll say Imperial factions. Mortal. I'll say Mortal versus Chaos. So, I would be fine with being either one of the Mortal, Empires, or the, Chaos Empires. I would have fun no matter which team I ended up on. And whoever I ended up with, it wouldn't matter to me either. Wood Elves, Braytonia, Empire Dwarves. I know James would want if he was on the Mortal side. And in Chaos, it doesn't matter to me which Lord I would get. Once again, know what James would pick. But James would only have one he would choose for either side. If he's a Chaos Lord, whoever's on the team is just going to have to let him be Zeech. Because that's his main demon. So, Demon Lord. If he's on the Empire side, or excuse me, the Mortal side, just let him have the Dwarves. He's surprisingly good with Dwarves. Like, and even in games he's never played before, when he plays for the first time, Dwarves are his jam. It's just something instinctually in there. He's naturally a dwarf at heart. But yeah. But yeah, it would be. And then for me, like I said, I'd be anybody. My main picks, of course, I would say, for Mortal Realm, I would say I would prefer... It's a 50-50 for me on this one. Either Braytonia or Empire. I'm fine with either. And then for Chaos, Slanesh. Like, if someone went, just choose one, Slanesh. I'm always going to play my boy Nakari here. Or maybe even Aziel. We would have to discuss what the rules are. Do the Chaos Lords have to use only the Demon Lords? Or can they use the Champions of Chaos Lords as well? They can't do both, or two of each. They have to do one or the other. So my choice would either be Nakari or Aziel. So I think that's his name. But peace. Well, gonna call it here, Ardna. I have a high elf lord to appease with copious amounts of money. Nice, yeah. Let me know how that works out, because I know it works like that. I just don't remember how you build the units once you have the outpost created. Now, it doesn't give you access to their whole roster. I think it's only their level 1s of each of their stuff. Maybe. It may have to be upgraded. That's something I have not experimented with yet, personally. I just know you can mix and match units. So you'll have to let me know how that works. Does it just get upgraded like a normal building? I imagine it does, and then it gives you more access to their units. And I also think it's based on what the faction is producing in that region. So if their region is only producing basic units, I think that's all that's available at the outpost. So it also is a benefit that you're giving him money, that whatever region you build the outpost in, that region should be sustained and have enough military assets for you to pull from. Or you could just choose his main region, so you can guarantee that you'll always get like Sisters of Avalon and all the high stuff, or the White Lions and things like that. The Grim Elf is still alive. Oh, nice. But yeah, I say yeah, like, just play around with it. Let me know how it goes if you make it there before I do. Like, if you end up appeasing him enough to start experimenting with this, let me know how it works for me. I'm going to experiment with it in our playthrough with Nakari, with the Zeech demon that we're allied with, and see how that works. So, but this seems pretty cool. I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of Total War Warhammer 3 tonight. This has been a really good one. I'm really glad we're back on schedule now. And like I said, from now on, even though it's an old save, see, now it's not ringing as an old save because it resaved as a new one. But since there's a update every week, we're always just going to keep going and risk the game crashing. So that way we can actually complete Nakari's campaign this time. So I hope y'all have enjoyed watching me play some more Total War Warhammer 3 and talking it out about all the awesome stuff. Oh, the Grim... Oh, so his brother's alive, but Tyrion is dead. Oof. Oof. Well, you don't need Tyrion to get Sisters of Avalon, but that is hilarious. You know that don't happen often. You don't hear Tyrion die very often in this game. It's very, very rare that he dies. Very, very rare. But, alright, Farseer. I want to give a big shout out to Farseer. Everyone in chat, show her some love. She's a cool person. And big shout out to Darius as well. And Wizard out there, big shout out to him. Show him some love on his channel. Tam King. And of course, the Jazeech himself. I killed them both. Well, that makes sense why he's dead now. If you killed him yourself, the player is really the only one who ever kills him. Tyrion, I've never seen Tyrion get conquered by no AI. I've never seen an AI beat him without my help. Like, ever. I've wounded him and AIs have killed him, but I've never seen an AI without my intervenance ever win. But yeah, if you did it yourself, that makes sense. Only the Warden... Oh, only the Warden is still alive. Okay, that makes sense. But, that makes sense. But yeah, a big shout out to all of you guys out there. And once again, big shout out also to the Jazeech himself, aka James. Show him some love on his channel as well. And check him out. All of these channels are in my subscribe section. If you want to check out who I'm subscribed to and you want to check their channels out as well. Both big and small channels, from the big man, M-Man himself. The man. Or Mr. Pink Mustache. And all the way down to like me and my friends like James, Tam King, Jim, all around. So if you want to check them out, check it out. But peace and love, everyone. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. Peace and love, Farseer. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Remember to make a memorial for your blackjack. And I will see you all. Tomorrow is Thursday, so more Guardians. Tomorrow we get to finish where we left off with Guardians. I'm happy about that. I really do want to see what happens and where we left off. So tomorrow, I hope y'all enjoy, and I will see you all for some Guardians of the Galaxy. Peace and love, everyone. Bye, Farseer. Bye, everyone. See you next time. Bye.